Hi everyone, welcome to Moon Sanctuary. My name is Belle, and Moon Sanctuary is a safe place to discuss twin flame unions, spirituality, astrology, and unconditional love. So right off the bat, I do have a channeled message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine. I am currently not available. I am not emotionally available. I am not physically available. I am trying to relax into myself and find some peace. You came closer than anyone to my heart. You came closer than anyone to my soul. I love you unconditionally, but I cannot speak right now. I cannot be around you right now. I need to focus inward to help myself before I can help anybody else. So first things first, we did get the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is future planning, progress, decisions, and discovery. So actually, I heard Divine Masculine did discover something new, whether that is in work or hobby or within themselves, that they have recently discovered and are very excited about. They feel like it's going to help them in their future trajectory forward. So as you are currently watching this, recently there has been a discovery made that has made the Divine Masculine feel a little bit more optimistic about life. However, he's still having trouble even breathing and relaxing right now, so that's why he chooses to remain silent, but he is trying to breathe through the tension that he is feeling. This discovery, whatever it is, every Divine Masculine is different. It is going to be positive for the union. So let's get an astrology card to clarify that. I did get cardinal, and cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So that could be either in your chart or your Divine Masculine's chart. And cardinal signs are about instigation and bravery and having a pioneering spirit. So like I said, with the discovery, they have discovered something, because in this card it actually shows a person holding a lit match. Whether this is just a discovery where they have learned to make more money from it, or a discovery where they learned how to control their emotions more with this particular thing. Maybe it is a book that they picked up where they can use it in their daily life, and therefore in this relationship. It could be that they have begun to journal, or they have begun meditating or chanting, or just learning breathing techniques to relax. I am also getting Scorpio and Cancer on the table, so those could be your signs as well. It's a lot of watery energy, a lot of emotional energy, so I'm sensing that there is something about emotional control here that they have discovered. So something they have discovered is going to help them with their emotional control, and they're very excited about this, because actually I did get two very positive cards on the table, which is the Sun and the Six of Wands, but we'll get to that soon. The next tarot card I got is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is very passionate, has a lot of energy. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is finally starting to get some of his energy back, and this is also telling me that he has a lot of passion for you, because this is the most passionate knight in the entire tarot. It is a very fiery, very passionate knight. So he, in his mind, is thinking that even though that you guys are apart right now, he loves you unconditionally. He thinks that you came closer to his mind, his heart, his soul than anyone else. So of course he, in his head, is gonna come back and reach out at some point, but it is just like not right now. You might have been blowing him up, you might have been trying to reach out, but he has just not been available, he has not been answering you. But that isn't because he doesn't love you, it is because he is just trying to focus on himself and turn inward, and that is actually exactly what I would recommend for you, Divine Feminine. So all the same things that I was channeling from the Divine Masculine is exactly what I would suggest that you do as well. For some Divine Masculines, they're learning how to relax through breath work. There's a lot of different breath work techniques. There's dozens of them, so I couldn't even possibly go through all of them. But you could simply look that up and see which one works for you, or you could just simply take deep breaths that are not guided, that you just self-guide yourself. You can start journaling, you can start chanting. And when I'm talking about chanting, there's so many different mantras, different chants, and it could just be affirmations that you could say over and over to yourself. And it's kind of like getting yourself in a meditative state. So for example, if you wanted to affirm to yourself, I am worthy of love, you could repeat that to yourself over and over and over again, hundreds, thousands of times even, and it will really center your mind on the fact that you are worthy of love. I'm also sensing yoga, so some of the Divine Masculines could be getting into yoga or even working out in general. Just use your time, your separation time right now, to really focus on yourself and really get yourself in a relaxed state, because I feel like actually I'm seeing the new moon and the full moon, so it's like a full cycle. You need to charge yourself from the new moon to the full moon in an energetic sense. So these separations feel like the new moon, where it is just empty and kind of like no light in a sense. But there are so many ways to fill yourself up with light. You might have a special liking to art, or you might have a special liking to animals, or you might have a special liking to reading books. Whatever it is, whatever gets you in that relaxed state. whatever takes tension out of your life is going to be the best thing to focus on right now, rather than the divine masculine, because he is very clearly telling me that he is not available right now. But don't think it's because he doesn't love you. That is definitely like not at all what I'm getting here. The feelings have not gone away. Even if you're feeling a little bit frantic and chaotic right now about it and feeling kind of left out, it is definitely not the case. I honestly feel like each individual needs to focus on themselves. Like, this is a unconditional love, and since one of our main topics here on Moon Sanctuary is unconditional love, I just want to explain to you what I have learned and what I have found about unconditional love. It is unexplainable, but I'll try. Unconditional love will always magnetize you back to the person that you unconditionally love, that you truly unconditionally love. So there might have been people from your past, for example, that you thought that you unconditionally loved, but after a few months or years, you were able to fully actually get over and forget that person, for example, and you were fully able to get over them. But for every single person, and I believe this, and this is how you find out who your true soulmate is, who your true twin flame is that sense of the one that got away. Right? If there's this person that you just cannot shake, this is the one person. There can't be two. There's just one person. And it's like, even if you in your mind thought that you had to, like, there's these two people that are from your past that you can't seem to forget. If you were to walk in a room with every single person that you knew ever in your life, who would you be looking for? And it's gonna be one or the other of those people. I mean, I've heard some people say like their mom or something like that. They would look for their mom or their best friend. But if you were gonna look for one of the romantic people that you're thinking about, so the one that you would be looking for first is really the one that's in your heart. And it reminds me of this thing that I learned about when people flip a coin, right? In their head, before they see the coin land, they're hoping something. So let's say you say, go home would be heads, but go to a lunch with your friends would be tails. While you're flipping the coin, in your head already, you're hoping it's something. And that's how you know what your heart of hearts really wants. So that's all I have for that portion. Let's move on to get a tarot card for the Knight of Wands, the passionate card. Okay, for the Knight of Wands, I'm getting Chiron, and Chiron is hurt and heal. So the passion that you guys had for each other has actually hurt you guys, because it could get really passionate between you guys, but it also is here to heal. So Divine Masculine is trying to channel his passions productively into the world and find things that are helpful for him and kind of gain this bravery and independence with his passion. And so it's not channeled negatively into your relationship. So he's trying to heal himself, and I would really encourage you, Divine Feminine, to do the same, because we are mirrors. So anything the Divine Masculine is doing, it's probably something that we're doing as well. I never ever like to say that it's always one side. I never say that. Nobody is ever 100% at fault. It's always important to look at yourself as well. And it'd be honestly a total red flag for me to hear somebody blame 100% of the situation on somebody else. Like, it's a total red flag for me, and it makes me think that the person is not looking at themselves. So that's definitely a message I'm getting as well. The next card I got is the Sun card, which is the Leo card, and it's also one of the most positive cards in the whole tarot. It is talking about having hope. It is talking about positivity, fun, warmth, success, things like a good health, a good vitality, even going on holiday. Let's go ahead and get an astrology card for this to further clarify. So I'm seeing hills and valleys, and I also got conjunction in Uranus. When I saw the hills and valleys, it made me think of like having these ups and downs, right, in this separation period, where sometimes they feel really, really good and sometimes they do feel low. So they're trying to just get themselves in an even state of feeling good before coming forward, before becoming available. And I'm getting that because Uranus is talking about radical change, and conjunction is a union, merging, coming together. So they want to just get evenly positive, evenly good, evenly on a good state before coming back into union, or even trying to come back into union. They need to radically change themselves, and that also would mean that Divine Feminine, you need to look at yourself and see what you need to radically change within yourself before coming together again. Because the cycles, I heard, the cycles of the hills and the valleys of going up and down between you two is getting really draining, and it makes them emotionally unavailable. So they don't want anyone more fights. They don't want any more ups and downs. They want to be able to resolve issues and conflicts in a calm manner. So that is definitely what I'm getting here. And then the Knight of Swords is coming next. So that kind of sends to me that there is communication coming soon, but only after the Sun. Only after Divine Masculine is able to really ground himself in the positivity. So the Knight of Swords is actually a really ambitious knight. It's an action-oriented knight, a fast-moving, fast-thinking knight that is driven to succeed. So some of my Divine Masculines have discovered something in the work realm that they're really passionate about right now. So that is something that is actually helping them get into an even state. So they want to focus on that. So like, let's say some of your Divine Masculines got like a new job or something, and it's really been helping them kind of get their mind off of this relationship. They're trying to pour a lot of their passion and energy into the job because they're trying to get their mind off of things, but it also is in turn helping them just become more calm and forgiving about what has happened between you two. Honestly, I would give this time to the Divine Masculine to really ground himself into that energy and just focus on you grounding yourself into something passionate too. So like I said, some of us are into art or reading or even working, like whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about. It's really important to kind of like channel your energy towards that versus all of your energy towards the Divine Masculine. So let's get an astrology card for that. So I got house 7 and Yang. The Yang card is Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. So those could be signs that are in your chart or the Divine Masculine's chart. And this is talking about proactivity, expression, doing and moving forward. So like I said, this is very conducive to honestly what the Knight of Swords is talking about. And I feel like he's just trying to move forward in life and learning a lot of new things that are outside of the realm of this relationship that is helping him in his life. So he's really able to shine his light into the world. But I also got house 7. So this is the house of one-on-one relationships, marriage, profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships. So he is moving forward towards that. But right now with him focusing on the Sun, I see two suns actually. So the Sun card and the Yang card has a sun with a face on it. So yes, he's really focusing on his light right now. And Divine Feminine, that is a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. He's just focusing on things that make him happy, things that make him laugh and light up before he moves forward. That is something that is really heavy on his mind right now. Just things that are going to bring joy, essentially. So that is what I would suggest that you focus on as well. Because I see a lot of joy on the table, honestly. Like, this is not a bad reading at all. I would actually say that you have nothing to worry about. This particular connection is definitely unconditionally loving, going to come back together. I can't imagine that Divine Masculine would throw this type of love away because I just see so much positivity on the table. Like, I see a lot of yellows, pinks, blues, and these colors are really, really positive in my mind's eye. So the next card we actually got is another really positive card, which is the Six of Wands, which is like the success card. This is the public recognition card, self-confidence, progress. So I feel like the Divine Masculine is working on self-confidence. So maybe there's something in this relationship made him not feel confident. It could be that he didn't feel good enough for you, or even maybe you didn't feel good enough for him, something like that, where I'm getting a tingling sensation in my ear. So something about not feeling good enough, whether it's on your part or his part, and just trying to build that self-confidence up. So it's working though. Whatever is happening, whatever he discovered earlier in the reading where I mentioned he discovered something, that is giving him a lot of self-confidence. And the astrology card I got for that is actually Aries. So independence, bravery, and passion. So we're getting passion again, which is something I got earlier with the Knight of Wands. So there is something that he's discovered that he's passionate about. And I'm actually getting really energetic right now and happy. Like, I just lit up. So that is how he feels. And I'm getting like a huge like energy release right now. So it's like a very positive moment. It's a very positive time in the Divine Masculine's life. Oh, I'm jittery and I'm happy. Like, I just feel like let's just be happy for the Divine Masculine and give him the time that he needs, because he's just not available right now. Like, I don't know what else to say. I really, 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 really think that journaling, out of all the things that I mentioned earlier, is going to be something that is going to help you very, very much right now, Divine Feminine. The second thing I would say is just anything that helps you relax and like kind of let go of any tension that you have. So I would recommend that chanting as well. So the affirmations like over and over again, I'm worthy, I'm worthy, I'm worthy. Or there's a lot of other type of chanting mantras that you could chant, but I'm not going to suggest any particular one because there's so many. So I did get one last card, and it is the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles card, and the Three of Pentacles is talking about teamwork, collaboration, learning, and implementation. So I feel like some divine masculines are working better with their coworkers, or they have found a side business or something to contribute to, or if they have roommates or something like that, they are working together with them better. Basically, there's just a lot of good synergy around them at this time. So it's making them feel a lot more confident, happy, and creative even. So I know I heard a laugh. So it's kind of like maybe some of the divine masculines would never call themselves creative, or the divine feminines are laughing because their divine masculines aren't really creative. But creativity doesn't have to like mean art or something like that. It doesn't have to be actual like paintings or music or something like that. It could literally just be like creative solutions to certain problems and collaborating with other people to get those creative solutions. It could even be like sports, like certain sports that you need to collaborate clearly like on a team to win the game, things like that. It could even be leisurely things where he's playing like video games with his friends or something maybe, and it's bringing a lot of joy into his life though. So that is a really good thing actually, because two people to come together and have their own lives and their own joys that are outside of the relationship is the best possible thing. So let's go ahead and get a clarification for that though. What is this Three of Pentacles? Alright, I got the Scorpio card. So we got Scorpio on the table twice, I believe. Yes, twice. And the Scorpio card makes me just think about intensity. Like it's a very intense sign, but it's also a transformative sign. So whatever this teamwork or collaboration or learning that they're doing is really going to be able to transform your relationship. This could also mean like just working together as a couple to purge any negative tendencies between you two and renew the relationship, transform the relationship, and transform each other, and also individually transform each other. So like maybe they're spending more time with family or friends or siblings or something like that and kind of talking about the situation, and it helps them purge out some of these negative emotions, some of these negative tensions, and is able to help them renew themselves by exposing their lower self, you know? And even for you, divine feminine, that's watching this reading, maybe some of the things that I said kind of hurt your ego, where I'm like, you need to look at yourself as well, but it's really like purifying you, or I'm trying to purify you in a sense, because I want to expose any shadows that you might have that you're unaware of, so you can take it into the light, and we're working together to help you release some of these things, relax, and have a better union. So that's definitely what I'm seeing here, and I'm very optimistic about this reading and this connection. I really, really think that it is going to come together. I mean, you guys love each other unconditionally, and right now is just not the best time to talk, but doesn't mean that it will never come. Okay, I love you so much. That's all I have for you today. Before you go, please leave me a comment down below and tell me what resonated for you. My love language is words of affirmation, so I love to read your comments. Even a quick like back on your comment is me sending you so much love and so much light. If you did enjoy this reading, please be sure to give me a big like down below and subscribe to my channel. I post readings like this one every single week. I hope to see you here again on Moon Sanctuary. Until next time.